Hi Leo, this is your April 22nd through April 28th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love coming into your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to come back to you this week. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. Then we have the Chariot clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Star, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Aquarius, maybe a Sagittarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. I think this week, Leo, you're making a decision, and it's going to be a final decision. Some of you could be deciding between a couple of people, a couple of suitors. Others of you, if you're dealing with just one person, this week you will be sure that this is somebody you can build a family with, you can have a future with. So perhaps it's not really a new person. Perhaps you've been talking to this person for a little bit. It could be a new person for some of you, but at some point during this week, you will know that this person is the one. This person is the winner. This person is the one you can build the future together. Most likely because they've been proving themselves to you, or they will very quickly make sure you understand that they're serious about you. We start with you, right? The Queen of Wands, the first card that came out, I assume that's you, Leo, unless you're dealing with another fire sign, but it feels like you. You're clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is also a family and commitment and marriage card. Some people call the Four of Wands the 11-11 card. As I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, I simply asked how will Leo feel about what's going on, and the Ten of Pentacles showed up. So yes, you will know that this person is somebody you can have a family with. You can definitely commit to, right? And the thing about the Ten of Pentacles, it's a rock solid commitment of marriage. All right, the Three of Wands, the next card that came out, I think that the Three of Wands comes from you. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, somebody who made a choice, and it's final. That's final. All right, there is no going back after that, and I think you know it. But then we have the Chariot clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. So perhaps a trip is coming up for you. Maybe you know that if you go on a trip together with this person, you guys will become like an official couple. Maybe you're moving in together, maybe you're relocating, but those cards are also talking about starting a cycle, right? The Wheel of Fortune is a card of starting a cycle, a very fortunate cycle, hence the word fortune in the name of the card. The Chariot could be a Cancer, but the Chariot is a card of victory, right? So if you're dealing with two people, you'll definitely choose the one who is the winner. You'll choose the winner, or it's a card of moving forward and not looking back. All right, both of those two cards are major arcana cards. So this is final. This is it, Leo, and I think you know it. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Star. I think that Ace of Wands comes from you. Again, this is you with the decision. This is you with the verdict. This is you getting excited about this new beginning, right? And maybe this is you thinking of taking it to the next level and establishing a foundation with this person, right? The Three of Pentacles, the next card that came out, in my opinion, is a great card when it comes to relationships, marriages. It is a card of collaborating, building something together, right? And with the Three of Pentacles, both people are participating, right? This is when both people see the potential, and therefore both of them put time, effort, whatever is necessary into this, right? The Star right next to the deck could be an Aquarius, but it is a card of a wish come true, right? And the thing about the Star, it's always like long potential, or something you've been wishing for a long time. So maybe, like I said, this week, you can build together with this person, and you're making wishes for the future. You see the potential with this person. You see yourself 10, 20 years from now with this person, and you see a family with them, right? This whole spread is about long term, right? The Three of Wands is all about looking into the future, making a decision. The Ten of Pentacles is definitely something rock solid. The Four of Wands is also here, the Wheel of Fortune, everything about this spread, Leo, is about long term. All right? But you're starting to establish a foundation this week. All right, Leo, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Leo, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Sun, the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, let's talk about children. First, Leo, we have 3 children on the table, or 3 cards, right? That could somehow, in some shape or form, be about kids, right? We got 2 pages, one clarifying another, right? Children, could be children. And in the Sun card, we have a child riding a horse. The Sun is your major arcana card, by the way, Leo. All right? So if you have children, perhaps you're making some kind of a decision for your children. Maybe you're trying to find a school for your kids, or a kindergarten, or where you want your children to be during the summertime, right? Perhaps you're looking for like a summer camp for your children or something like that. If you don't have children, if you've been trying to have children, maybe you'll hear some good news, right? If children are completely out of the question for this week for you, then maybe you're doing some kind of a research, right? With the Page of Swords, you could be looking at different vacation destinations. You can be looking at homes, right? The Page of Cups clarifying it. It could be you reaching out to other like travel agencies. Perhaps you have questions, or maybe you want to talk to your husband, your wife, your significant other about what the two of you want to do moving forward, right? At the end, we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card, but it's also a card of some kind of an agreement, right? It's either an agreement between you and your significant other, or an agreement between you, maybe, or a contractor, or a travel agency, or whatever, right? The Ace of Swords clarifying that, it often comes through as the word yes. Right? And the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. Maybe with the Ace of Pentacles, you're looking to buy a home. Or maybe you're putting a down payment or something. Right? Or something like that. Whatever is happening this week, it's going to be... We got 2 aces on the table, right? Definitely some kind of a new beginning, for sure. And both of you are in agreement with the Two of Cups about that. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also, keep in mind, Mercury is still kind of sort of in retrograde. I think the retrograde is over on the 24th, but then there's a pulse shadow period for a little bit after that. So yeah, this is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So we got the King and the Queen of Wands. Both of them are clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Strength and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. Fire. There's nothing else on the table. It's all fire. Well, the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs, right? And Sagittarius is one of them. But if we want to stay general, I didn't want to waste much time, and I clarified both the Queen and the King at once, asking, so what's up? What's going to happen? The Wheel of Fortune showed up. Yes, you guys are going to give it another shot. I know, you never take anybody back, but every rule has an exception. Maybe it's not an ex, maybe it's just somebody from your past. All right, but yeah, we have you throughout this reading, by the way. Maybe you're dealing with another Leo. Because either the King or the Queen of Wands could be a Leo. Strength is one of your major arcana cards, Leo. And so is the Sun on the bottom of the deck. That's also one of your major arcana cards. So yeah, it's got fire written all over this. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands, Justice, and the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It feels like a bit of an emergency, Leo. You could be going on a trip, right? This will most likely apply to you if you're like a supervisor, or if you're in charge of security, if you're in charge of cybersecurity, and if you're like an HR, right? So this week, there could be a trip that you may have to take to reestablish the law, so to speak. To make sure rules are enforced, laws are enforced, or something among those lines. That's how it feels, right? We have two travel cards, the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Those two are really fast cards. So the Eight of Wands could be a card of communication, back and forth communication, negotiation, but at the same time it could be a travel, right? The Knight of Swords could also be a travel card. Justice, this is what it's all about, right? It's the only major arcana card that we have on the table, and it could be literally the legal, judicial thing, or following the rules, following the law, or doing everything by the book, or something along those lines. With the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you may have to, put your foot down with this, right? If there is like people not following the rules, not following the law, you will have to enforce the law on those people. I hope this makes sense. I know it sounds kind of brutal, but that's how it feels. You will be the enforcer this week. Or maybe fighting off the competition or something like that, right? With that Seven of Wands. Or fighting off, standing your ground, defending your position. And you'll be like, you know what? In the law says this, or the company rules are such and such, and that's why I'm doing this. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is to be dealing with this Queen of Swords. This is somebody from your past. You already know this person, right? So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're the Queen of Wands here unless there is another person involved. And it's either this person is going to travel to see you, or maybe you will go somewhere you've been before and you will be dealing with this Queen of Swords. Maybe this is somebody from your childhood or someone like that. Alright, because at the end we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. The Six of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection, but it's also a card of somebody from the past, or something from the past. The Six of Swords clarifying that is a card of a trip, going on a trip. Either you're going on a trip, they're going on a trip, or both of you may be going somewhere you've been before. Alright, the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of satisfaction. It's also a card of a wish come true. Perhaps the two of you have been wishing to go back there for a while, and this week you are definitely getting your wish granted. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share, like, comment, and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have a fantastic week.